Hello बच्चों, let's read the question. The question says a small ball collides with a heavy ball initially at rest. In the absence of any external impulsive force, it is possible that the given options are both the balls come to rest, both the balls move after collision, the moving ball comes to rest and stationary ball starts moving, the stationary ball remains stationary, the moving ball changes its velocity. यहाँ पे हमारा की कंसेप्ट क्या है? हमें ये पता होना चाहिए कि जब जब two balls collides, then what happens? So if we look into this case, let's see, it's a small ball and it's a big ball. Now this ball is moving in this direction with some velocity v1. Now this ball is stationary in the beginning, and now when this ball collides with the bigger ball, then it will impart some force on this ball, or we can say that this ball will transfer some of its momentum to this ball, and hence now this ball will gain some velocity and it will also start moving. So this can happen that after collision the small ball will also start moving and the bigger ball will also start moving. But in the first option it's given that both the ball comes to rest. If both the ball comes to rest, then we can see that there's no momentum conservation, and also it's said that no external force is applicable, so there's no external force to stop these balls. It means in the beginning it has the first ball have some momentum mv1 and the second ball don't have any momentum, and the final also both the balls comes to rest. Then we can see it doesn't follow law of conservation of momentum when as we expect it to follow this law, as there's no external force. So first option is incorrect. Both the balls move after collision. So if the first ball transfer some of its momentum to the second ball, the larger ball, then that ball will start moving and the smaller ball will the velocity of the smaller ball will be lowered, but it will still move with some velocity. So it becomes mv1 plus 0 equal to mv1 dash, like initially it becomes v1 dash and it becomes v2 dash, and v2 is 0 plus mv2 dash. So this thing can happen, and this still follows law of conservation of momentum. So second option can be true. The third option is moving ball comes to rest and the stationary ball starts moving. So if we look at this case, it means it's a smaller ball and it hits the larger ball, and what happens, the smaller ball remains here and this larger ball starts moving with some velocity v2 dash. Now in this case what happens, if the smaller ball transfer all of its momentum, like if v1 is equal to v2 dash, like the velocity with which the smaller ball hits the larger ball then gets the same velocity and starts moving, and the smaller ball comes to rest. It means and v1 dash is equal to 0. Then this can happen, mv1 is equal to mv2 dash. So this is also possible according to this law of conservation of momentum. So this is also possible. And the last option, stationary ball remains stationary, the moving ball changes its velocity. So when these two balls collide, it will the smaller ball will obviously imparts or transfer some of its momentum to the larger ball. So the larger ball will gain some velocity. Now if the stationary ball have to remain stationary, then some external force will be needed to keep it stationary. However, it's given that no external force is applied. So this case is also not possible. So correct option is option B and option C. Hope you understood it well. Thank you.